Hi everybody. We had technological issues, as I always do. I'm not really, how would you say it, proficient with this new technology of Zooms and videos. But today I want to talk about income protection because we're getting quite a lot of queries about it, who qualifies for it and so on. So first I'm going to say what income protection is. So income protection gives you a continual income from your policy, and you can cover up to 75% of your income. So let's say, for example, someone is on €40,000 a year. I'm tapping at a calculator here. So 40,000. So they can protect 75% of that income, which is 30,000. And they don't have to protect all of it because they're going to get social welfare in most cases of 10,600 per year. So they can protect their income up to the tune of 19,400. Now, that would mean for a single person, they would get an income from their income protection of €1,616 per month, plus another €833 from social welfare. So that person would have a continual income of 2,449. Now, I keep harping on about continual. Why that's important? Okay, so it's important because our bills don't stop at all. They just keep coming. Excuse the sheepdog look, by the way, sorry about that. Lack of haircuts. So our bills keep coming. So obviously we need income to keep coming as well. If you think about what is the most important asset you have, it's your income. There's no two ways about it. Without your income, you don't pay your pensions, you don't pay for your car loans, you don't pay for your mortgage, you don't pay for savings. It's gone. If it's gone, it's gone, and that's it. It's like the ad. Once they're gone, they're gone. So I think as a staple, it is one of the most important features of any protection. Without your income, you ain't got nothing. So, no, that's my take on it. So, how does it work? If, for example, you met your doctor tomorrow and he said, look, you're out of work, you're going to be out for 10 years. It continually gives you money each month after your deferred period. A deferred period is a length of time that your employer may pay you for, or you might have savings to carry you for 3 months or something, and you actually have a deferred period then. So you might say, look, the average, to be honest, is 3 or 6 months. So most people will probably go with the 3 months unless you're a civil servant where you will get paid for 6 months. And yeah, so your income protection would then kick in if your doctor said, hey, you ain't going to work. Your income protection would kick in after your 3 months and would continue to pay you until you go back to work. And each year, this is compounded. As what that means is, we say you're on 20,000 this year, next year you'll be on 21,000, the following year you'll be on 22,000, and so on. It'll keep increasing every year as if your salary was increasing. One of the best parts about this is while you're on a claim, you do not pay for your income protection. It's automatically waived, so you will save straight away. As well as that, your PRSI benefits are all retained so that you won't lose out on any pension benefits if it's a really long-term claim. Everything is kept intact for you. That is income protection. I call it the complete and utter crystal gold standard of protection. It is like your fully comprehensive cover. That is what income protection is. A lot of people ask me, what's the difference between income protection and serious illness? So, serious illness is paid out as a once-off lump sum. Now, you must pick this lump sum when you're taking out the policy. So, for example, we just say it's 2021, and you say, okay, if I had a serious illness in the morning, I'd like to receive a lump sum of 50,000. Grant. What happens if you have a serious illness in 2030? It's now 9 years later. 50,000 isn't going to, I don't know, buy potatoes or whatever. Who knows? So you have a claim, you get your 50,000, and you find a year and a half later, it's gone. You haven't enough, and you still have no income coming in. Look, they're a good policy. They are a good policy, but back to continual income, you have to have that. So serious illness, while it's a very good product to have, it's definitely the third party of the fully comprehensive world, if that makes sense. Another thing with serious illness cover is the cost. People think income protection is going to be quite costly. In actual fact, it's probably cheaper than serious illness cover. With income protection, you also get tax relief on your premiums. With serious illness cover, you don't. that is the main difference. Now, some occupations won't be able to qualify for income protection, lorry drivers and so on. They just unfortunately cannot get it, but most occupations can get it. What else? What other questions have I been asked? Oh yeah, how do you decide what's enough income protection cover? That's very simple. If you can afford to cover your full 75%, go for it. Absolutely go for it. If you cannot, then there's all sorts of knacks you can do, I suppose. You can cover some of your income. You can say, okay, well, I'm on 40,000 a year, but if the worst came to the worst, I'd survive on 20,000. You know, I can cut back things. Then absolutely just go for 20,000. Keep within your budget. As with all these products, they're all bills at the end of the day, and the real hope is you never have to use them, because when you're using them, you're in trouble in some respect. So the real hope is we never have to use it.